Salt, a bit cool in the market. The 2-year-olds are set. They stand. Boys light up, drawn the inside stall. They're off and they're racing. Live Lucky dwelt. Live Lucky last of them to go. Dropping out as well. Opal Tango soon after the start, but the newcomer got away very quickly in Blue Rocket. Blue Rocket found itself in front. This will show you. Burning across from that wide gate, quickly up outside of the speed. Spice is right, lobbed up, running third. Boys light up, pushing through to be fourth, being closely followed by Rise to Glory. And then further back behind them, Siren Assault. The favourite just having to steady off heels mid-race. Then came King Hit, being followed by Live Lucky, who's got up on the inside next of all, just in front of Opal Tango. Well back behind them, Bondi Bay, who'll be out there very wide coming around the turn. Bubbles in Rio, and Clever Cond is next to last. They balanced up though, and Blue Rocket, the newcomer, kicked away from This Will Show You. It's Blue Rocket, hands and heels and going gangbusters. 120 to go. It's all Blue Rocket. Blue Rocket drawing away from This Will Show You, followed by Siren Assault, but a great debut by Blue Rocket. Blue Rocket won it from This Will Show You. Siren Assault third. Live Lucky got right up on the inside to grab fourth from Boys Light Up. Just behind those, next of all, is Rise to Glory and Opal Tango. And they were followed further back behind them. Spice is right, King Hit. Bubbles in Rio further back in the field in company with Bondi Bay. And towards the tail is Clever Cond. Well, out of a running filly some years ago, Blue Rocket, the Blue Point filly, produced first up by Dan and Ben Pearce, ridden by Natasha Faithful, has blitzed her rivals with a very sharp debut performance. She's a lovely cut of a filly, and like her mother, who won first up over 1,000, Blue Rocket has emulated her, and impressively. Over This Will Show You, Siren Assault, a long margin back to the others, with Live Lucky a distant fourth. The time is 58.03, and this filly has won by 2 lengths, 3/4 between second and third. She's owned by Oakland Park, Johnny Jenny Mars and Steve Litton from Hamlin Bay Thoroughbreds, trained by Dan and Ben Pearce. They'll be showing their yearling acquisitions off at Magic Millions tomorrow at 11 a.m. as part of their annual parade, and Blue Rocket has done nothing but serve to remind everyone what they can do with a nice filly here by Blue Point. Blue Rocket first home. Interim numbers 10, 6, 7, 8. 10, 6, 7 and 8. And 34.06, the concluding 600. The runner-up, This Will Show You, by Showtime from Caper. Battled on after to be used up for speed from an outside gate. Found having to work pretty hard, but finding the winner far too good. Holly Watson for Mitchell Pateman. And third placing, the favourite Siren Assault, a filly by Rich Enough out of Rebel Assault for Maureen Daly, trained by Sean and Jay Casey, ridden by Chris Parnham. 10, 6, 7, 8 placings after race number 2, but most impressive, the dam of this filly. She won 3 of her 10 starts. She won a couple of times at 1,000 metres, and quite possibly never got to see the very best of her in her limited racing career. In the third event, the Tab Touch West Speed Platinum Handicap, over 1,000 metres. Number 9 is the scratching in the next event, Just So Sassy, from race number 3. Let's go downstairs. Here's Lockie Taylor joining us in the yard, and that's a really sharp debut performance. Schoolwell looked the part, and she might be a bit of a force as we dig a little deeper going into the autumn.
Certainly looks like that, Darren. Blue Rocket on debut, the Blue Point filly. Winning trainer Dan Pearce joins me now. Dan, what were your expectations on this filly? She had trialled well in the lead up to this afternoon. Was it always the plan to hopefully find the front from that alley?
Look, she's sharp, but yeah, under race pressure, you never know. She's obviously only had a couple of trials, and we don't overcook our babies at home. So yeah, you just don't know under race pressure. But she's always given us the impression that she's a very sharp filly.
What's she shown behind the scenes? Has she been working with an older horse to suggest that she could win in such dominant manner? She won in good time as well, 58.03.
Yeah, she gets along good. She's only a tiny little girl, so yeah, like I say, we don't over push her. I think she does what she does just out of professionalism. She's obviously a very well bred filly, Oakland Park bred horse, a Blue Point. So yeah, look, yeah, it's pretty impressive.
You've touched upon the fact that she's quite well bred. What do you do with her now? Do you look to head towards a race like a Supremacy or a Gym Crack to try get a little bit of black type on her page?
Yeah, for sure. That's always sort of top of the mind when you get a horse like this, a filly, well-bred filly. So yeah, we'll look in that direction. Obviously, see how she comes through this run and go from there.
And a nice result for Tash Faithful, who does plenty of work for you and Ben at the trials. A nice city result for her.
Yeah, that's it. Tash has been part of our team for 12 months now, and she does a great job and always happy to help. So yeah, it's great we can reward her.
Black Fantasy and Queen Alina in the Detonator. They're having a short freshen up from the Perth Cup. What do you make of their chances?
They're both going well. Obviously, this will be a blow the cobwebs out before the Bunbury and Pinjarra Cups, but they could certainly feature in the finish today.
Well done here, and good luck later on in the day.
Thanks a lot, and a quick credit to our staff as well. We spent all week up at the sales and looking at horses. We haven't spent much time at the stables, and yeah, it looks like they had things under control.
They've improved one nicely. Well done.
Cheers.
There's Dan Pearce, and a really nice kudos to the staff who have done such a wonderful job with their team whilst they've been very, very active at the sales. Remember that the Pearce Yearling Parade is at the Swan Valley Magic Millions Complex at 11 o'clock tomorrow. You'll be sure to see the two boys and their stable manager, Michael Heaton, there in the Swan Valley, and they'll be parading and selling the remaining shares of their yearlings. So be sure to tune in, and hopefully it'll be a nice, successful day for them. But Scott, Blue Rocket, that was a really nice debut performance.
Very sharp, wasn't it? Precocious, 58.03, if you don't mind. Stop the clock, very sharp there. Tomorrow's Yearling Parade, Big Red will be in charge on MC duties, always does a great job there. So it'll be an exciting time for all of those people that are in attendance, and lots of opportunities after the Pearce brothers bought up big time at the sales. I think they bought 13 on day number 1 alone. So they've got plenty on offer there, and Tash Faithful gets a well-deserved Metro winner here in town in a 2-year-old race. Straight to the front. It was just easy as you come. Blue Rocket there, Tash. Trialled really nicely as well.
Yeah, I come back in after the trial and I said to Dan and Ben, I said, this is the kind of 2-year-old you want. Like, she's professional, she's quick, and she's just got a lot of speed there.
Didn't take you long to cross.
Oh, she's super quick, and you just can't fault her. Like, I think she'll just keep going on and winning bigger and better races. She's pulled up after the race and wanted to come back even faster.
Did you have any concerns at any stage, or did she always feel the winner?
No, I never concerned at any stage. She just travelled, and I knew as soon as I straightened up, she's going to have that good kick.
This is a winner for the new team. What about for the old team later on in the the old boss, Steve Wolf and Kuramundi?
Yeah, he's obviously a good chance. He's drawn well, and the 1800 will suit him. So I think if he gets a bit of luck, he's going to be hard to beat.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Tash Faithful combining with Dan and Ben Pearce and Blue Rocket to take out the National Pump and Energy Plate.